Miss Joan. Preacher and I are going to can up some potatoes. We bought two 10-pound bags, so we'll have 20 pounds worth of potatoes. These are the russet potatoes, and we're going to can them up today. And I'm not going to bore you by making you watch me cut them all up, but I was going to show you that I'm just kind of halving it and then halving it again, and then doing just little chunks, almost like I would do if I was cutting up the size for I was making potato salad. See that merge my thumb? That's kind of how I'm measuring it right there. But anyway, I'm going to finish cutting up all these potatoes, then I'm going to show you what we do to them next. I've already cut up my potatoes and processed 6. I got 6 down here in the canner, but this is my last one. I wanted to show you what we did, okay? It's real simple. I just filled my jars up. This is a quart jar. You can do pints. Quarts process 40 minutes and pints 35 on 10 pounds of pressure. But anyway, I'm just putting it down there to this little line right here, which is a 1 inch, what they call a 1 inch headspace. And then I'm going to put a teaspoon of sugar. Teaspoon of salt. Hey, and I marked my teaspoon because I get them mixed up sometimes, so I got it marked here. I know that's a teaspoon, and it is salt. Now I'm going to just put some hot water that I got over here on the stove over my potatoes. Going to get it all in there, and as you're filling up with water, also air bubbles gets down in the potatoes in the jar, so we got to get that out. That's the next step. All right, I'm filling it up to also to what they call the 1 inch headspace, which literally is this little rim right here. Don't put it above this bottom line. I'm gonna stick a skewer down in here, and see, you can see some air bubbles are coming up. All right, I'm getting them out. And also it's stirring around with salt too. Now you don't have to put salt in this, you don't have to put anything. Or you can put other spices. This is what I choose to do. I'm gonna can them plain this time with just a teaspoon of salt. Now, last summer, I will show you, I did some with left the peelings on, and I put all kinds of spices down in them. This one has a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of garlic powder, teaspoon of parsley, and a half a teaspoon of basil. So those, I flavored those up last year, but I'm going to do just plain ones this year. I plan to do more things with them, because you can fry them, you can do cream potatoes, potato patties, potato salad, just all kinds of things with just your canned potatoes. All right, so now it's time for me to clean the rim off always, especially when you put salt in something. It gets up under that lid, it'll cause it not to seal. We're cleaning all around it with the vinegar, which you do everything you can like that, I do. Now, I'm going to try to get me the lid out of here. I got them heating. Now they say that they make them where you really don't have to heat them ahead of time. I still do it because, you know, I'm going to say next, that's how Mama done it. And then I'm going to get me a ring or a band out. I'm going to seal it up. Just twist it. You don't have to be strong, just finger tight. Okay, that's all we're going to do to these. And we're going to put them over in, now if you do a hot product, you got to have hot water and a hot canner and hot lids. You do a cold pack, then you have cold water, cold product, and a cold canner. It's all got to be the same. I'm putting my 7th jar, this is a quart, down into the canner. And then we got some more potatoes. This used about, I'd say about 9 pounds. I guess a pound a jar then, because I still got 2 bowls of them left. I'll let you know at the end because we're fixing to start another canner. I usually pour my leftover vinegar that I cleaned the jars with over into the canner. They say that keeps the discoloration of your jars, and if you got hard water, it helps with that too. So I pour some vinegar over into I got 3 quarts of water in this canner. I had to put my lid on, I locked it in place, and I let the steam come out of this little vent pipe right here, run for 10 minutes. Then I put this weight on it. That's a 10-pound weight, and you can see that my gauge here is up to 10 pounds. So now I'm setting my clock for 40 minutes and let these babies cook. And I got another canner back here. It's just venting right now. It's not ready to start. But anyway, that's all we got to do now is just wait on them and get done, cool down, and I'll show them to you. Okay, they finished cooking on pressure canning on 40 minutes. I And then I spent like an hour, I waited an hour or so to let the canner cool down, look good, so I could take the lid off, and I moved them over here, and you can see, here they are. They turned out so pretty. Oh man, they turned out so pretty. For the 20 pounds of potatoes that I had, it worked out just right. I had 14 quarts, and each one of these big canners holds 7 quarts each. And I wanted to show you, here's about the size of the potatoes that I had. They're not all that big. See, it fits down in the palm of my hand. Another day, I'll just open a can of these and show you how I'm going to use them when I go to cook them. And if you would you comment down below if you have some ideas on how you would use canned potatoes in your cooking? Because I need some new ideas, and I'd really appreciate that. And I want to ask you to do 3 things for me today. Would you like, subscribe, and share my videos? And you say, well, Miss Joan, why are you asking me to do that? It's really lets YouTube know that the content that I'm videoing, you see it as valuable, and it might help someone. If you'll do that, I really appreciate it if you do those 3 things: like, subscribe, and share my videos. Like I said, if you can do these in the smaller, the pints, just process them for 35 minutes. Now, these were not water bath canned. You know, we've done some water bath canning where you cover your jar with 1 inch higher with water. You can't do these that way because this is a potato is a low acid food. They must be pressure canned. So that's why we used the pressure canner today. And I tell you, it's so easy. Once you get used to it, you will love it. And I enjoyed bringing this to you today right here at Home with Miss Joan.